Welcome, welcome, welcome. My brothers, you already know who it is. I'm D, and this is the Future Fathers FF podcast. My guys, hit me. I need to get some lights and stuff where I can see everything. My brothers, I hope you're all well. How are you doing? How has your week been? How is your missus or your partners? How's your children? How's your job? I hope everything's going okay. And most of all, I hope you haven't had to beat anybody this week. I'm only saying that because I ain't had to beat no one, even my brothers. I'm just playing with y'all. Seriously. Bros, give yourselves a hand because times is not easy out here. It is not easy at all. Things is going up and down and people's making threats and other people's doing other stuff, and it's a sad time to be living in the world right now. But you know what? You have to take every day, every single day with grace. I tell you why, bros. You know what? We woke up. We woke up. You just take it in your stride. Things might be hard. Things might not be going the way you would expect them to or the things you want them to. Hence, my brothers, the title. Having broad shoulders. Yeah? Man can't even flex. Cartouche, I got black on. You can't really see nothing anyway, so it's alright. Anyway, I'm only saying that just because, whew, I'm pretty sure all of you have been through a patch in your life, a spell, couple days, couple months, even years, yeah, where things haven't necessarily gone the way you expected them to. Now, my manager took some time off work. I was kind of expecting, well, not, let's get this straight, yeah. I wasn't expecting to go into work and things just be boom, yeah, everything's all right, it's all easy. Before I go any further, yes, I think some of you may have noticed I've got a new addition. I've had this for ages. I just didn't have the right spot to put it in. Now I actually do. Man goes along with dread. Yeah, picking up the aesthetic. Don't wait, I got more stuff coming in for you. Enough more. Anyway, so back to my point. Yes. So what was I saying? I don't even remember. It will come back to me. It will come back to me. When you're put in a position where, as I said, as I said, I thought, ah, I'm gonna have 2 weeks of nobody at work every 2 seconds. Can you do this? D, can you do that? D, can this be done? D, can we get this done? D, blah blah blah. D did it. It can be a bit repetitive. Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming as well, especially when it's the same person calling you and they know what you're doing, but they're still asking you to do something else. It can be a bit tedious sometimes. Needless to say, I love my job. I don't want to change it for anything. So, but I love doing YouTube as well. So my brothers, if you want to help, if you want to help me out, we can do this together for a long time. Or I can just actually, I like fixing stuff. So you know, maybe I can come out to fix. No, I'm joking. I ain't fixing nothing for anyone. Back to my point. So, you see, that's the child in me. I have to. This is part of having broad shoulders, my brothers. I tell you why. Yeah, because as I was saying, no one at work, so yapping in my ears, going on and on is good. But I also like somebody there to keep me on point. Yeah, I can do that myself. It's not a problem. I've been doing it. But I expected to not have heard my name called so much, or to not have so many issues. And last week was not so bad. This week, oh my gosh, brothers, let me explain to you. I've I can't even explain to you. I cannot actually explain to you. But I've had some some people in the hotel not do what they're supposed to do, new staff members, and they just don't understand the way things have been going. So they're trying to implement their own regime, so to speak, and it's not going as well as they expected it to. Now, because of that, they expect everyone else to fall in line. That's not how things go. So I've had to deal with that, and then I've had to deal with the fact that we've got a new system in place at work, a new electronic system at work. I've had to learn that and teach other people and do my own job and watch other people that come into the building. Bro, this week has bullied, man. Yeah, not bullied, man. It hasn't. It's rough, man. Up this week, rough, man. But do you know what? I like them weeks because I had to look back on them weeks, and when I've got days where I don't have that much to do, I can actually say, "Well, do you know what? Yes, I give thanks for today because a couple weeks ago, when man was lifting up salt bags, 25 kilogram bags. Listen. The delivery came in on the day my colleague wasn't there. So man had to move, was it 80 bags, 80 25 kilogram bags myself. I think it's more than that actually. I don't remember. I don't remember. But it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it was good though. It's get my heart rate up, keep me feeling like yeah, I can actually do work. It's dope. It's dope. I like doing stuff like that at work. Hence being able to have broad shoulders. Because do you know what? All of that being said about work, the most high give man broad enough shoulders, yeah, for man to take on that responsibility and everything still be okay. Everything is actually still all right. So, as I said, I give thanks. My shoulders up. You made me, strong enough. You give man broad enough shoulders to hold all of this and say, yeah, do you know what? It's all right. It's actually okay. And I don't think enough of us sit back and look at what we've been given in the sense that let's just apply that thinking to your home life. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's supposed to be a certain kind of way. I can't do that. It's not me. I can't do that because I've done certain things have happened, and that's not a certain way of doing things. So, when you're in your home and the bills are piling up, the children are making noise, you may not be at work as often as you would like to be. I understand that these things hold a lot of sway on a lot of men, myself included. But my brothers, you have to also understand that these are the things that you have to go through in order for you to grow into a man. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. Well, I already did. Those kind of struggles, those kind of problems, them kind of strife there, yeah, that's what build men. That's what builds strong men. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm a strong man. But do you know what? There's been times where I know if I don't go and get some bread, i.e., money, cash, moolah, skrilla, whatever you call it, yeah, change, yeah. If I don't have that, there's no electric. If I don't have that, there's no food. My children can't eat. Forget me eating. Forget me eating. My children can't eat. Best believe I'm making sure there's money in my house. Yeah. Give thanks you got broad enough shoulders to hold on to all of that and still find the strength to get up in the morning and go out a road. Give thanks, my brothers. Car. There's been certain times where I thought to myself, really, this is happening to me, and I have to take stock of the situation, looking at it with hindsight. Certain times, while I'm in the moment, when things are actually happening, I have to sit back and say, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You went through something similar. You've been around people that's gone through things like this. You've seen it from afar. You've been involved. Right now is the time where it's 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 kind of your turn, and I have to look. I have to sit down and seriously say, okay, do you know what? Whatever comes with this, whatever this entails, let me try and prepare myself as best as possible. Now, I'm not saying that I do that all the time, because I don't. Mentally, I'm preparing myself to do that a lot more, because it only benefits me if I'm willing to sit down and say, hold on, hold on, hold on. But you're all right, I'm actually okay. Like, things haven't crumbled, things haven't fallen apart, you haven't fallen apart. May as well keep going. May as well keep going. See where it takes me. Someone making up some funky noises out there, man. Yeah, you may as well keep going. See where it takes you. Like, not to be funny, but I'm pretty sure you can see the wear and tear of the week on me. Like, brothers, I'm tired. I came in this evening and I wanted to sit down. I did sit down. I did sit down. I said to Mrs. like, I didn't even, I actually, what I just did there, that pause is exactly what I did in the bedroom. I just stood there and she was like, what? What? And she just gave me a hug. I was like, thanks. I needed that. I needed that. And then I come in there, or I came outside and I'm standing up outside, and life just showed me a couple things. Or should I say, the Most High just highlighted life and said, you know what, bro? Watch this. And there's a family downstairs who they've just started letting their little one play out. Yeah. He's just started to go outside and make friends outside. So it's the first time they've had to call him in. And I'm standing there and I'm listening and I'm like, yeah, you better shout. Like, you're gonna have to shout, because where we live is quite a big area. Like, you got my block that's like an L shape, a backwards L, and then behind my block, you've got like the grass area where all the children go and play, and then there's another block that covers around that side as well. If you don't shout, your voice don't carry. Yeah. And this one was like, I'm not gonna say the little boy's name. Let's just say his name's Jefferson. Yeah. She's gone, Jefferson, Jefferson, Jefferson. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to bring that volume up a little bit, because if you don't, he's not gonna hear you. And then she did it the last time, a little bit louder, and I heard him, yes, mom, and I was like, yeah, that's funny. I didn't do that at all. I'm sure I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I didn't shout my children's names out. I'm not screaming or hollering your name outside, not at all. You see me, my brothers? I used to whistle. Yeah. Now, I don't know if any of you know how to whistle. Sorry about that for your ears. Yeah. That's what I used to do. A lot louder across the whole estate. Listen to me. Yeah. Let me give you some backstory before I continue. Yeah. My mum used to do that across the ends, impeccable. Yeah. Other people knew that it was my mum that was calling me, and they used to tell me, D, your mum's calling you. I used to think it was so embarrassing until I got a little bit older. And then when I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's my mum. When I was out on the road, yeah, and I used to hear that, I'm like, and at that time, nobody else could whistle, well, nobody else whistled like that apart from my mum. So anytime I heard that, I knew exactly who it was. You know what I mean? I knew exactly who it was. Fast forward a few years, well, fast forward some years now, I'm living on the ends with my youths. Now, where I live, everyone knows me. Nobody else whistles around here. No, they all shout their children's name, so everybody knows everybody else's youth's name. Me, I'm not doing that, bros. I stood on the balcony. Just stand outside on the balcony, right outside my front door. I'm not shouting. Whistle one time. Yeah, if I whistle again, boom. The second time was always the one I used to either see the boys come running because I never used to hear them. Yes, dad. Nope. I just see them come running around the side of the block. That was them all the time. Or if I whistled the first time, yeah, and they weren't anywhere close by, I thought their friends would be like, Jay, T, your dad's calling you. Yeah, these are the things that we discuss, my brothers. Just because we've got broad enough shoulders to talk about them. Yeah, you've got broad enough shoulders to hold on to all the responsibility for your family. That's why the Most High made you the way He did. Yeah, no long talk, brothers. That's why men are like. That's why men are built the way they are. Yeah, because we're supposed to go out and fend for ourselves and our family. That's what we're supposed to do. And when you do that, and you feel success in yourself in doing that, I am telling you, my brothers, there is no higher honor, none at all. You know how good I feel? I can put food in my son's bellies, and if they need a change, I can give it to them. Do you know how good I feel? Do you know how good I feel that they can come to me with their problems and bear all their mistakes and everything, and I can hold them and just be like, "Nice, cool, it's all right." All of that responsibility and that care, all of that, I take that on wholeheartedly. Do you know why? Because it's in me to do that. I accept those obligations wholeheartedly. My sons deserve a dad, yeah, and I deserve to give my sons the best version of a dad that they can have. So, if that means I gotta have broad shoulders to take on responsibility at work, to be able to earn bread for them, regardless of how old they are, that's what I'm gonna do. If I've got to take on taking on responsibility at home, all the responsibilities that you can take on within your household, your universe is what man does. Man's got broad enough shoulders to do that. And if your shoulders are so broad that you can actually hold on to other people and hold them up, my brothers, do you know what? I salute you. Seriously, I salute you because there are a lot of us out there that talk a lot and say that they're here for people and they're here to look after people, and they don't do that. Now, do you know what? I'm I've been subject to this myself. I've said to people, yeah, 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 I'm gonna do blah blah, and I haven't done it. But I've tried to learn from that, and I've tried to step up and be the person that I think they think I am. I don't have to be the person that I just in myself. I just need to be the person that I need to be. Yeah. but there is a certain vision of me that other people have. Certain people, I'm not living up to that. Do you know why? Because I can't. And sometimes I just don't want to. And sometimes I'm not going to. And that depends on the person. Other people, like my children and my missus, my mum, and my grandparents, my brother and my sisters, my brothers and sisters, yeah? They get everything. If you need me for something, hop on. If you need something from man, hop on. Shoulders is broad enough. Man's back is wide enough for all of you. That's just how I was raised. And that is exactly how I intend on raising my sons. So, my brothers, if you agree with that, and I hope you do, yeah, stick with it. Stick with us, bro. Like, this is what we do. This is what we're here for. We're here to enrich ourselves to help enrich the next generation. My brothers, yeah, we have to live up to something better. And pushing ourselves is only going to help us understand where our children are trying to go if they want to go further than us. Serious things, yeah? Bros, you already know where it is. Podcast is available on all major platforms, Apple Podcast and Google Play. You can also catch me, my brother. Oh, you can also catch me and my brother on Instagram, yeah, at future_Forest FF and Say Official. We do 2 videos a week, yeah. So, bros, what we're going to be doing now is trying to change up the format a little bit. I'm not telling you what, but you've got to tune in and see. I know you are. I know you are anyway. So thank you very much, my brothers, for all this love, all the support, everything. Please, as it says, like, share, subscribe, do the flicky button. Yeah, you already know what that one is. Post notifications. So when we post and the videos go up, especially on Instagram, I know some of you's watching. I know exactly who you is. I'm joking. I don't I don't know who you is, but when the videos go up, you'll be notified. So, bros, anyone else watching, sisters, yeah, please leave your comments. I will read them. I will reply. Leave any suggestions that you have for videos. If you want to come onto the show to be a guest or anything, please, 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 please let me know. And before I go, one more thing. The store, as I'm sure you still know, is always available. Yeah, walletbutcher.bigcartel.com. My brothers, please take care of yourselves, look after your families and everything you have. My bros, always, as always, should I say, stay well and stay blessed.